Thank you. After Congress privatized the United States Enrichment Corporation in 1996, we quickly learned that it couldn't survive in the private sector without continued and repeated bailouts to the tune of billions of dollars. We've given it free centrifuge technology. We've given it free uranium that it enriches and then sells at below market prices, undercutting its competitors. We're paid to clean up its radioactive messes. We have assumed its liabilities. And what has happened to these investments? The entire company is worth less than the $100 million contained in this bill. That's the next gift that the Congress is giving to this company. Adam Smith is spinning in his grave so rapidly right now that he would qualify as a new energy source. That's how violative of free market principles this continued subsidy of this company is, knowing that there are other companies that can provide the same resource without the government subsidies. Even after the Department of Energy's recent announcement of another gift of free uranium to USEC, Standard & Poor's downgraded it to junk bond status. I mean, who invests in something that has already achieved junk bond status with the exception of the United States Congress? That's what we're voting on here today. Funding of a company that is now in junk bond status. And J.P. Morgan, the company's creditor, now directly controls every penny USEC spends because it felt the company could not manage its own precarious finances. When I asked the Treasury Department whether government support for the company put taxpayers at risk, it said yes, and that extreme care should be taken before offering any exposure to the taxpayer. But are we following the Treasury Department's advice? No. The Department of Energy has approved hundreds of millions of dollars worth of subsidies for this company and is about to approve another $82 million bailout in the coming days. And Congress has acceded to pressure to insert even more money in no fewer than 3 pieces of legislation that are currently pending, including the $100 million contained in this bill. We've been told this bailout is only about getting the tritium we need for our nuclear weapons. But this is just not true. The treaty that governs uranium enrichment technology does not prevent other companies from doing this work. And even if it did, there are even additional alternatives. When DOE examined its tritium options, it found that downblending surplus highly enriched uranium that it already has would cost taxpayers hundreds of millions of dollars less than obtaining the services from this company. This amendment is supported by a coalition that spans the political horizon that makes it possible for Mr. Burgess, a very conservative member from Texas, to join with a very liberal congressman from Massachusetts in agreeing that the pragmatic center here has lost its bearings. Okay? It has lost touch with the free market principles, and at least if we are going to subsidize something, that it's not already reached junk bond status, and we're continuing to pour good money after bad. This is something that, in my opinion, is unacceptable. The Department of Energy has already given $44 million for this program this year, and it is about to provide another $82 million as it prepares to buy the centrifuges that have yet to be demonstrated to work properly. That's right, $126 million that will buy centrifuges from a company whose total value is now less than $90 million. And as part of the deal, the taxpayers also have to assume liability for the company's nuclear waste. We should not be throwing good money after bad. This is $100 million that should not be wasted. Please support the Burgess-Markey amendment.